What if death is just an illusion? What if everything that we've been taught about endings, goodbyes, and tombstones was never the whole truth? We've built entire cities for the dead, rows upon rows of cold stone markers, etched with names, dates, and dashed lines between final resting places that never truly feel alive. In the US alone, over 1 million acres are dedicated to cemeteries, land stripped of biodiversity, vibrance, and life. Bodies embalmed in chemicals, sealed in metal, buried in vaults. The vibration? Heavy. The air? Still. The grief? Stuck. But what if there's another way? At Sanctum, they ask a different question. What if the body is not something to be hidden underground, but a seed to be planted? Here, the forest is the sanctuary. As it is written, from dust we came and dust we will return. Feeding the roots of a tree that will grow in your own name. No gravestones, only life. This is not just a burial, it's a ceremony of return. Your life remembered through color, ritual, and creativity. A new tree rises. A child gets to hug its bark. A grandmother sings. A butterfly lands on shoulders. The story continues. Funerals these days often anchor grief into our bones. I can speak from experience in my own life. It's represented so many somber moments. But here, remembrance becomes regeneration. The nervous system softens. The body breathes. Because your loved ones didn't vanish, they simply transcended into leaves, blossoms, song, chant, ritual. There is no death, beloved ones, only taking on new forms, only the energy of love redistributed into the sacred cycle. What if death is just an illusion? Hello, welcome back to the 11th hour. Today, I'm super excited to introduce you to my new amigo, Alfredo Femat. And yeah, tell us a little bit about where we're at.
I'm so happy to be here in your space. Thank you for sharing this. Now we are in Cancun, Mexico, in Sanctum Forest. That is a beautiful sanctuary and holy forest that we put the ashes of the loved ones in the soil and we plant a tree in honor of the memory of the loved ones. So we create this beautiful space.
Yeah, thank you we just did a little bit of a tour and I'll be layering some of the videos so you guys can see. And you guys know that here we talk about death and transcendence. And I wanted to just introduce what you're creating here in Mexico because I think a lot of us are looking for alternative ways. And so ways that we can memorialize and just come heart to heart, spirit to spirit, and connect with one another through creativity and art. And you've been showing us some of the different little plots, and you want to just tell us a little bit about what their options are for coming to the space, doing the rituals with the shamanic.
Yeah. Well, we have a different gardens here in the sanctuary that the family choose. They can adopt some tree from the holy forest, or they can choose one tree of the region to plant here and create this and protect this beautiful land. And also the families can decorate the space. So this is like a healing process through the art. So some families, they have like some rocks and they paint in the rocks and invite from all the family and friends to do it. So this is so beautiful process to have the grief through the art. So this is so kind from the families. And also we have some different kind of ceremonies from all the beliefs, like some shamanic, like in Mayan, we are in the Mayan region. So we have these shamanic ceremonies, and also with Reiki, or like a Catholic or Christianity. We have different options from the different families to have this. I don't know if a goodbye, but it's a exactly. See you, like a see you, yeah.
Yes, a see you later. Exactly. I just have had such a beautiful time coming here. Normally, those of you that know me, I love to go and hang out in cemeteries. It just feels present and peaceful. Yet here in the jungle is an entirely different vibration. And that's what we were talking about, just coming in to hear the birds, you can hear nature. So just being able to come here and sit and be with your family and create these beautiful little plots with fountains, and it's just so beautiful. And I really appreciate you welcoming us into the space, and I will link everything for you guys to check out.
Find us in sanctumforest.com, and we are here to open space to all the families to come know this beautiful project, this beautiful mission that we want to share to all the humanity.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Alfredo.
I'm so glad to
Appreciate
be in your space.
Yes, thank you. All right. We'll see you guys next time.